Um, my whole tirade last night, the spiel on like procedural generation and how we took the wrong lessons. Basically, I think you can kind of summarize that entire tirade because I realized it ended up being like 30 goddamn minutes. Um, we mistook our feelings of like a new experience every time, like we wanted a new experience every time we played a game. When what we should have been taking from that is how it made us feel. I'm not gonna take that. Uh, when we got like completely stuck, like the whole, it's not doing something for the first time. It's getting stuck while doing something for the first time. Um, and it's like it's when you have dwindling resources and like no way of refilling them, and you're stuck in a situation where you don't really get how to get out of it, and you're there for a long time. That's kind of the that's when we have these formative memories, you know. So it's not the new procedurally generated fancy experience. It's how those experiences made us feel when we were really put in a situation we struggled. And um, words are failing me tonight. It's not something we can even really replicate these days. And I was thinking a lot about this today. Um, nothing to do here yet. Uh, it could be argued that we never had it to begin with. Like, this could just be something I completely made up in my fucking head, you know? And you know what? That may be a valid fucking argument because even back in the 80s and the 90s, before the days of game facts and video tutorials, you know, and hand holding, there were fucking, there were strategy guides, you know? There were, um, oh, what were those called? Not pen pals, but they were like, mailing groups? Is that what they were? Um, holy shit, newsletters. I think that's what I'm thinking of. There were newsletters and that kind of thing, you know, and they would be publishing advice and stuff and all that. And like, it could be argued, and I've talked about this before, how a lot of these games have existed in this era of like before there was game facts and community generated strategies and advice and guides and all that shit. Um, there were these kind of corporate script. Not that's not a very good. I'm trying to think of a better description than that. Basically, uh, the video game magazines, and especially the ones that were published by the publisher, you know, like Nintendo Power or PlayStation Magazine or Sega Magazine, you know, like they would have the exclusive. Get out of here, fucker. They would have the exclusive secrets, you know, that kind of shit. Um, and that was kind of a way of generating supplemental revenue off those. And it also kind of made another opportunity for like concept art to be worked in, you know, and all of that. And, um, there's arguments to be made in every direction as to whether or not being out of that era is good. Like, if you work as a video game journalist, obviously you're gonna think that's not good because, you know, that could have been your whole bread and butter. Um, whereas, if you're someone who would rather see a free exchange of ideas and information, you know, you could see that as not. God, I'm really sucking with synonyms tonight. Um, it's not nepotism. cronyism, I guess. Is that a better descriptor? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucking sucking tonight. Um, God, I keep getting distracted. I apologize. It's a give and take. On one hand, I feel like having a physical book that you can hold, and not just like read what to do or read up on it and strategize, but like enjoy the artwork and enjoy the composition, um, is something I think is important to have. But there's also uh, a far more thorough approach, like guides and publications. Like they have to follow like a pretty strict set of rules. You can't give the players everything. You have to stick to the things that. Oh my god. Um, you have to stick to what the developer and the publisher want you to, um, and you kind of let along, Whereas like in GameFAQs, like since you don't really care and they don't really care about you, you could do you can cover whatever the fuck you want. Like you can cover um, oh, Stathos is coming for me. They're all after me. You can do like data mining. You can do I don't know. Trying to mitigate loss here. Um, it's so intense. I'm just trying not to die. I keep losing my train of thought. You can publish all the hidden stats, in the background. I will take this. I need this very much. Um, you can publish some things that maybe the developers didn't want uh, in the public light. Um, that kind of stuff. See if I can trap this thing. Yes, I do. If you don't have the boomerang, that's an easy way of dealing with them. Keep saying, 240 bones at me, punk. So there's a give and take. There's strengths and weaknesses, but I think strategy guides also kind of fell off in popularity because games generally became a lot more linear. It's been a while since we had a pretty good, solid, meaty, super complex game that you need something for. Like the last one I could think of was like maybe like Knights in the Nightmare. Where not only did anything make sense, um, you had to figure out just what the fuck you're supposed to be doing um, while playing a shmup or a bullet hell. Um, so yeah. Where was I going with this even? I just got on the fucking strategy guides again. Shit. God, where in the flying shit was I going with that? We talked about taking the wrong things away. Right. Struggling. Anyway, so I already opened the door. That's why it won't go down. Let's try to figure out why is this button not activating. Struggle. Um, so it could be argued, depending on how you look at it, um, that really video games have always kind of had an element of you're going to have some kind of help, some kind of guide, something that will assist you in these points where you get truly well and truly stuck. And like, I'm not talking about like I'm too young to understand what I'm supposed to be doing stuck, like the way I did with this game. Um, I'm talking about like Ultima kinds of stuck, where it's like it's a specific, like you need a very specific number. Fuck this room. Um, and it's not in the game anywhere, and the only place you can find it is in the publisher sanctioned guide that the like PC gaming magazine put out 1 month. You know, like that's grifting. You know, like that is shisty levels of fuckery. Um, but I really do think it's the struggle and then the discovery that makes the experience, not a new experience, you know?